Just outside the town of Brimstone were three brothers, Carl, Cole, and Corey, who lived with their parents in a large farmhouse. They were raised in a wealthy lifestyle, which led to their greedy nature. Although the brothers were materialistic, they couldn't have been more different. Corey, the youngest, was irresponsible and got into the most trouble due to his hot-headed personality. He was also untrustworthy and often lied. Cole was lazy, overweight, and hated any manual labor. Out of the three, he's the most compliant and very loyal to his brothers. Carl, the eldest, was an introvert with a brilliant mind. He kept many secrets, some his brothers were aware of, and some they weren't. Nevertheless, they shared an inseparable bond and common thirst for stealing from other people. They didn't need the money, but stole out of pure joy. Their money and power kept them feared, but they were despised by many who knew them. To maintain their wealth, they remained in the farmhouse until both parents were deceased. They each received a handsome share of the family inheritance, with each spending their money differently. Corey blew all of his money and was arrested multiple times, in which Carl would have to bail him out. He ended up living in a 2-bedroom apartment in a dangerous neighborhood. Cole bought a 3-bedroom home in the suburbs, but picked up a nasty chain-smoking habit. Carl was the only one that was able to take over the family business and the owner of the farmhouse. The thirst of stealing was never far from their minds, and between Corey's persistence and Carl's guidance, together they became notorious bank robbers. They robbed many banks from other towns and other cities. They were not only skillful, but successful. Despite their signature look being overalls and all three wearing a pig mask, their identity remained hidden. They were an insult to law enforcement, while the media referred to them as the Three Pigs. Their reign lasted for a few years, until Carl and Cole decided to quit. They went on to live relatively normal lives. Carl continued to run the family business by investing in the development of commercial property, sometimes forcing people out of their homes. Cole, ironically, works as a security guard at a large bank in another town. Corey went back to his stealing ways and was arrested again, but gets out on bail. His funds are getting low, and every day he visits his brother Cole during his lunch break, studying his routine. Corey devised a plan, a solution to his financial problem, which would include his deceived brothers and other naive participants. While visiting the new town, Corey met and enlisted the help of a well-known criminal known only as Wolf. The man had a towering demeanor, subsequently capable of violence, yet not of great intelligence. Corey was able to manipulate Wolf into joining the heist. With Wolf involved, that took care of the crowd control, which Cole usually handled. Carl's role was to research the bank, hack into the camera system, and plan the getaway route. Corey instead persuaded his girlfriend Goldie to take Carl's place. She was a fellow thief and second best compared to Carl. One day, Cole was on one of his many smoke breaks when he's hit on the side of the head with a pistol by a masked assailant and dragged back inside the bank. The assailant drops Cole in the middle of the lobby floor.
Anyone moves, and they die.
The scared crowd of customers complied with Wolf's demand and didn't dare move. The blow to the head was hard enough to startle Cole, but it didn't cause a wound. From the floor, he was able to see 3 pig-masked men armed with guns, and he realized who was really behind the robbery. He pretended to be as terrified as all the other customers. In the back of the bank was the unlocked security office, a room big enough to fit all of the hostages. Cole knew exactly what his brother was doing as he watched his masked brother give orders to the crowd.
I want everyone in this room right now.
The hostages swiftly formed a line and one by one entered the room, but Corey puts his hand on Cole's shoulder, stopping him from entering the room.
Not you. I got other plans for you.
As he walks over to Wolf and Wolf's goon.
You two stay in here and guard it. I'ma load us up.
When the brothers are further away, Corey puts his hand on Cole's shoulder.
Sorry I hit you, brother, but it's business for now.
Cole ran back to the front door and locked it, and then loaded up large black bags with cash. Although Corey rode with Wolf and his goon, Goldie was parked in a stolen minivan outside in the employee parking lot. She hacked in the camera system to disrupt the live footage of the robbery, but she only had a few minutes before the system would detect activity and alert the security company. The parking lot was located on the side of the building, and Corey never told Wolf. Wolf continued to wait patiently for Corey's return. There was a door down the hallway that led to the parking lot. After filling up each bag, Corey stopped to look at his watch and then over at his brother.
Go trigger the silent alarm.
What? Why?
Just do it.
Cole walked back to the front desk and triggered the alarm, and the brothers quietly exited to the parking lot with all the bags. They loaded it into the van where Goldie was waiting for them. Cole was surprised to see that Corey brought his girlfriend.
What is your fucking girlfriend doing here? Where's Carl?
His remark caught her attention, and she stopped to look at Cole.
Hey, fat boy. Anything your brother can do, I can do. Only I look better doing it.
I got it, Goldie. Look, he's not here. And Goldie knows what she's doing, so hurry the fuck up.
30 seconds.
That statement alarmed Cole.
30 seconds until what?
The brothers loaded up the final bags when suddenly sirens could be heard in the distance. Corey turns to his brother and grabs the last bag.
You stay here, stay hidden, and play the part. I'll meet you later on at your house.
He shut the van doors behind him. Wolf heard the sirens of the police cars as they are blocks away from the bank. He runs from the room and towards the front windows of the bank. There he can see the cops' cars approaching the building.
No.
As he is trapped and forced to exchange gunfire in hopes of escaping. In the parking lot, Cole keeps his cool and ran back inside the bank. A cop car spotted the van when Goldie pulled out of the parking lot, but with her rapid driving skills, she lost her tail. As instructed, she dropped Corey and the money off at Cole's house, ditched the minivan, and went to Corey's apartment. Cole hid inside the manager's office and waited patiently for it all to be over. Wolf made his way outside and had a full-on shootout with the police. He decided to make a run for his car. Moving in between other cars, he and his goon dashed behind a truck.
Cover me.
While he waits patiently for his opportunity to run to his car. His friend continues to shoot at the police, creating a diversion. The friend was shot multiple times and fell to the street, just as Wolf was entering his car. Right away, he started it up. His car had a brand new engine, and he is no stranger to car chases. All he needed was the right opportunity. Up the street, there was a gap between two loading trucks, leaving only enough space for a car to quickly get through before that gap was closed. Wolf put his foot down hard on the gas, and sure enough went right through that gap. His car escaped while the police cars caused a massive pileup. Wolf could barely see the chaotic scene from his rearview mirror, but as of now, he needed to regroup with his remaining goons until the heat dies down. After an hour of questioning from the police, Cole is able to return home, and once there, he meets up with Corey.
Corey, what the fuck?
Calm down.
You forced me to rob my own job. You're breaking the rules. Now I'm a suspect.
They can't link you to the robbery. Don't worry.
Then you involve your girlfriend. Now she knows all about us.
She's good at what she does. She erased the footage, didn't she?
That shit was sloppy, Corey, and without Carl, it doesn't feel right. By the way, who's that big guy?
Oh yeah, some chump named Wolf. See, he was already warned by the police, so I gave 5-0 a heads up about the robbery.
A chump named Wolf? Are you nuts? He'll kill us both!
Corey had no idea how dangerous Wolf actually is. Cole was aware of Wolf's brutal reputation, from vicious beatings using his bare hands to hunting people down and murdering their entire family. Wolf would feel warranted for revenge and would seek no mercy. After the two exchange conversation, Cole concludes with the suggestion that they should go to Carl's house, but Corey is adamant about picking up Goldie. Ultimately, he headed back to his apartment. Wolf fully understands Corey's betrayal. With the help of his goons, form a plan of revenge. It wasn't about the money, but the betrayal he endured. His reputation is all he had, and he needed to defend it by any means necessary.